What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to have an honest discussion on race, which I do, and many of you don't like it. You guys want to, some of you pretend that we live in a utopia, as if things are not what they are. But I like to bring people back to reality, and you can get mad at me, but you know, I'm the problem here. This is what it was when I was born. And the reality is that as a black man, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you're a black man and you decide to, date outside of Black America and you're successful, two groups of people tend to have an issue with it. A lot of times, black women. A lot of times, white men are the men you're dealing with. But I want to talk about one of our most successful people in the community, not just in sports, but he's a competitive person in life. That is Michael Jordan. All right. Now, Michael Jordan is not perfect by any means. But, Michael Jordan has done a lot in his life. I mean, he's an excellent basketball player. He translated his skills over into business. He built, helped build Nike into the world's best shoe brand. And, he had a tough marriage. Okay. The first marriage. Michael Jordan was married. And his first wife took a lot of money from him in the retirement. Okay. The first wife, Juanita Jordan. Now, to be fair to her, Michael Jordan approached her. I believe Juanita was also African American, so it was nice, and she's a nice looking lady. But when she, they divorced. Juanita Jordan got roughly about $150 million, $200 million. And I believe that Michael Jordan was everything that people said that he is. I mean, he's a gambler. He was probably, had a few chicks out there and stuff. I get it. Michael Jordan's not perfect. I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming him, but they divorced. He gave her a lot of money, took care of his kids, did what he's supposed to do. Okay. Now Michael Jordan is living his life. Owns the Bobcats. He's in Croatia doing what he's supposed to do. Now Michael Jordan has done things for the black community also. People don't think he should have did more. He did what he could. He did what he wanted. I'm happy for that. But see, these images are causing the trouble. If we look at the first one, that's his new Hispanic wife or whatever. Then also, this is him and he's around a lot of non-black women. He's out there by himself. This is her kissing him there, and all of that. But because Michael Jordan has distanced himself from the black community over the last few years, people want to have smoke for him. And me being a pro-black, me being a person with a very strong Pan-African leanings and a Pan-Africanist person, I have to come back in and look at it for what it is. Not everybody is like me. Not everybody views the world like I do. Okay? And the thing that it is that if Michael Jordan was a black woman out with her Dominican husband, out in Croatia, kissing, would the black community have smoke for her? Like if Oprah Winfrey was dating a non-black man out in Croatia, would they be tripping on her? The answer is no. Okay. He's worth $1.6 billion. He's living his life. He did what he's supposed to do. He had an African-American wife. He has a wife that's non-black now. Whether I would do it or not, okay, is different. The fact is that if the situations were reversed, you wouldn't say anything. The reality is that Michael Jordan don't owe anybody anything. The things that he's done, in my opinion, are enough. Okay? He's spoken up on certain issues. He's done that. If Michael Jordan wants to marry somebody that's non-black, why is it such a big deal? Michael Jordan didn't say that he was ever super pro-black or that he was Pan-African. That's why I roast Umar Johnson, because that was his perspective, and then he still goes back on his word. Michael Jordan never proclaimed that. He has a preference. If that preference is no longer black women for whatever reason, that's his business. If he wants to take his wife out to, Croatia on a yacht and spend money on her, that's his business. If he wants to hang around non-black women or non-black people, that's his business. Because the thing about it is, if you have some goddamn business for yourself, you will be out there getting some money. Okay? You would. And that's the situation that I'm standing on that. Because when it's black men have to be, they have to do everything for a group of people who sometimes don't want to do anything for their goddamn self. I just don't understand that. Michael Jordan doesn't owe anybody anything. Okay? I just don't. I'm not looking for him to build the community or Kobe Bryant, because we already know where they stand, right? I'm looking for the people who want to see things in the black community happen. I'm looking for you to do it. Like, I want to give Tariq Nasheed props on raising the $1 million for the Hidden History Museum, because at the grassroots level, these are the people that change the black community. Then when they start changing it, then you can come on, you can get the Michael Jordans involved, and the Stephen Currys and the Kevin Durant's and the Draymond Greens and the LeBron James. Then they can come in and start giving their money or funds. But at the grassroots level, like, why does he owe you something? These athletes are just humans like anybody else. He's worked for what he has. At the grassroots level situation, why does it matter what he's doing? He don't owe you nothing. And I'm really trying to understand that. Why is that such a problem? But I get it now, because it's a problem because he's an African-American man and he's not married to a black woman. Well, you already know that we have people like Michael Jordan and the late, great Kobe Bryant and Scottie Pippen. There's some guys who don't even want to touch black women anymore, for whatever the reason is. We're not asking them to build the pro-black community. We're asking you. There are some people who've already let us know where they stand. Let's look at Candace Owens. If Candace Owens, when she married a white guy, were you shocked? No. Do you expect her to come and do things in Harlem? No. East St. Louis? No. Like, we already know that she ain't gonna do it. So why be mad at it? The only reason why I would address her if she talks shit about the black, which Michael Jordan does not. At what point is it your business? Because you don't have that same smoke for black women who do it. Like, Wendy Williams is out there with a white guy, and what do y'all say? Like, go girl, get him girl. Girl, y'all look good together. This is what y'all say. Okay? This is what y'all say. Okay? So guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first pin to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.